the Phoenix tree. The cars are doing 5 laps in honour of the Phoenix stump, which was carbon dated to be between 550 and 600 years of age. And that is a 10-metre diameter tree, and we know that there are 12.5-metre plus trees that were destroyed on that Brown Mountain coupe. So this is really the beginning of an ongoing action, an ongoing campaign to ensure that Brown Mountain is included and that East Gippsland's primary, old growth and mature forest systems are protected for all time. Our old growth forests are massive carbon banks. To give you an indication, that a 20-hectare coupe of native forest logged releases 21,140 tonnes of carbon into the atmosphere. This is equivalent to 5,115 cars on the road for 1 year.
It's really fantastic to see people out here on the steps just reminding the government again and again and again that they can't do this kind of environmental vandalism. When I see these photos, I just find it heartbreaking because these are the areas that have to be protected. And I want to thank you very much for coming here today. Thank you.
So 200 years! So that's 200 years in the life of the tree. It's incredible when you think of the Phoenix tree. When Joan of Arc was defending France against the British, that tree was probably 50 years old.
There are very few jobs involved in this, so the whole government rationale that this is about jobs is nonsense. There's about half a dozen people employed for 6 weeks to log these coupes, and then they move on and they go somewhere else, and 80% of what is coming out goes into the wood chip mill and gets sold for about 80 bucks a tonne to the Japanese. So it's crazy stuff. It doesn't make economic sense, doesn't make environmental sense. It's gone on for far too long. Around about 2 years ago, the trucks rolled in. The chainsaws, the bulldozers, and they've logged one of the Brown Mountain coupes. So there's 3 coupes, 20 hectares each, and over 50 trees, over 500 years old in those coupes. One of them's been logged already. So that's gone now. We're talking thousands of tonnes of carbon emissions, and we've got a government that's in denial.
So I was never again going to trust anything that the politicians from our major parties told us, because they have got no ethics. They have got no understanding of what's important, no understanding of the value of those forests.
Carbon is stored in terrestrial biomass, of which forest systems are a critical and essential part. It is our forests that will be our frontline defence against the long-term ramifications of climate change. So you've got kids in your lives that matter. We are doing this for them. We will be long gone by the time that they are feeling the full force of climate change.
You know, the timber industry told us we have to trap the carbon in chairs and in tables. Why not trapping it in cooking spoons, and then we can bang it? And we can stand here and bang it.
85% of it approximately is going into wood chip. It is being exported and returning to this country in cardboard packaging. Is this what we want? No! When there is enough commercial plantation timber in production and ready to go online. 400 years! Carry this message back into your communities. Bring it out to your communities. Ask people to engage on this issue. Must be included in any old growth protection plan.